I'm here with Pete Carthy from the Border Environmental Education Service. It's a social enterprise. What is it you do, Pete?
We do a wide range of outdoor and environmental learning experiences for a wide variety of age groups, such as we train teachers on how to deliver curriculum for excellence outdoors. We run eco holidays on the Northumberland coast using the John Muir Award. We run Saturday bushcraft and activity weeks for children, and we're just about to start venturing into doing family bushcraft days. So a lot of these plants in the past looked like ailments, and there's one called hardthorn, and they thought it was good for your back because it looks like a spine. Yeah, yew tree has been used in the past for making bows because the wood's very strong. It's not a berry, the red berry that's poisonous, it's the pip inside, the seed inside, which is very poisonous. But rather than getting into all that, we just say just don't eat the berries from this tree. Right, it's like being in a sweet shop, really, isn't it? It's like some of that. So this is elder. It looks like it's pretty dead. Well, there's still bits living, but it's in the depending where you live in the country, it's not a tree to cut down at all because it has sort of bad omens about it. So it's got a lot of superstition, this tree, but it is very good for making blowpipes and whistles and pea shooters. It's very good for making little short sort of blowpipes. When you get a fire going, you can blow down and direct the oxygen onto the fire base rather than sort of blowing like that. And it's got a pith inside it you can just push out with a tent peg, and that's really good. And it's got berries as well that you can eat as well. You use to make wine and cordial and all sorts of stuff. So it's a very useful tree. So I've just picked the nettle. And I want to get rid of all the needles and the leaves, so there's no stinging bits. Although, really, you could collect these and use them in a tea or boil them up and make soup out of them. So it's a very useful plant, the nettle. You can use quite a lot of it. So I'll get rid of those. And then I don't really need the top bit there, so I'll just take that off. And what I need to do is flatten the stem, completely flatten that, and then split it down the middle and open it out, bend it, and then pull out the inner bark, and that will release the outer bark. It's the outer bark that you use to make the string, not the inner, but you need to process it in order to get to that bit.
Pete, you have a particular thing about trees, really, don't you?
Yeah, it's just they just find them amazing trees. They're just, you know, I mean, if they could speak, gosh, you know, a lot of them would tell us all sorts of things as well. You know, the ones that are really old, like some of the beech trees here, are 100 years old, and plus, and the yew trees. I mean, if they could speak, I'll tell you what, I'd like to be a fly on the wall when they do have a conversation with each other. And they just have so many uses, like. You know, yew trees were used in the past for making bows. Sycamores are because they're quite hard wood, quite good wood for making bow drill sets, particularly the drill bits. Oak, really good wood, very good tree for different insects and birds and wildlife. Was used very much in the past for shipbuilding. You know, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, there's so much to know. I don't think anybody could grasp all that in a lifetime, but it's just such a fascinating subject, really. I think people have kind of realised that there's more to life than sort of modern life, really. It doesn't really fulfill you, and just being out in the woods for an hour, or 2 hours, or 4 hours, or a full day, or just being outdoors, really kind of satisfies you inside. And you can't get that, you can't buy that. The only way you can get that experience is just to be outdoors.